Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, rolling.
Rolling.
Cool. Wow.
Got one.
Well, where do I even start in a situation like this? I mean, yeah, my mind is officially blown. I'm here in Peru, just outside of the Culpa. That's one, isn't it? Oh God, right, let's start that again. I need to get the Culpa right. Pucallpa.
Pucallpa.
Cool. Wow. Where do I start? So I am down here in the jungle in Peru. I came down 7 days ago to stay at the Pachamama Temple, and my mind has been completely blown. I haven't really got the words to describe what's just happened, but I'm going to give it a go. So I heard about ayahuasca years ago. Loads of mates have come, and everyone that came down to Peru came back saying that they had changed their life. And so I had this kind of picture that it was something that, you know, maybe I would want to do in the future. And then my wife actually said that she thought that that I should maybe check it out, and there was something inside me that I wasn't quite happy with, that I really felt that I needed to shift. So I did some research online, and I looked up some places, found a place in Iquitos, and it had amazing reviews on TripAdvisor, and the people seemed quite lovely, and I booked in with them, booked my flight there, paid them the money, and then someone mentioned about this other place, Pachamama Temple, and I was already booked on this other retreat, and I thought, no, that's cool, you know, I'm not going to bother looking into it. And then my wife Rach just said, look, I've checked it out and it looks amazing, you really should check it out. And I was resisting, and in the end I was like, no, okay, cool, let's just check it out. And I get on the website, and then I checked out I saw the story of Pachamama, and saw the maestros and the vibe and the whole kind of ethos, and I just got in touch, and I booked it, and I cancelled my flights on the other place, and headed down here, and here I am. And yeah, it was 100% the right thing to do. So I arrived here 7 days ago, and met at the hotel, quite nervous, didn't quite know what I was going into. I didn't know how many people were going to be there, what type of people were going to be, and you know, whether I was going to get along with them. I didn't even know if I was going to go into the retreat and just think, what have I done? Oh my God, this is not what I wanted to do, and try and get out there, not be able to get out. So all these things running through my head, and then breath of fresh air came through the door. And so that's where the journey started, and we went down to the retreat, and we just connected. I connected with everyone that I was with, the group, they're incredible, and the journey started really. So the first ceremony, I kind of came away feeling a little bit disappointed. I felt that it wasn't, I was a bit worried. I thought maybe it wasn't quite what I was hoping for. But the reassurance from everyone around me was that that's just part of the process. And so the second one, I drank a bit more as well. I dosed a little bit, and that was definitely a step up. But I still kind of felt like it wasn't. Didn't really quite understand it, and it was just kind of cleansing. And but then going into the third one, and I did 4 in total, but going to the third one, I came out afterwards just like, oh my god, wow, now I understand what ayahuasca is and why it's a medicine and what it does to you. And straight away just texted my wife. I was like, oh my god, babe, I've just figured out what it is. And yeah, just totally I was just completely buzzing, like I was being electrocuted. And then went into the 4th ceremony, and that was just the kind of grand finale. Basically, everything that I'd learned over the first couple, it all kind of came to a climax, and I travelled my entire life journey from being born to the moments between going from primary school into secondary school with that kind of child to teenager transition, which I really struggled with. So I dealt with that kind of horrific kind of incident, and then worked my way through my life right up until where I am now. And I just went through every single kind of bit of conditioning that had basically been chucked at me from that I'd absorbed, like a kind of taken in throughout my journey in life. And you know, down to the kind of the smallest details of seeing a fake, a horrible advert in a magazine that I'd seen 10 years ago, that when I was just flicking through, all of these things kind of flashed through and were just chucked out the window, and it felt like I was just cleansing and I was shaking and vibrating like a complete maniac, and it was it was just incredible. It's just like everything was completely alive inside of me, right down from the tip of my toes right up into into the end of the points of my hair, basically. And it was just all alive, and I was connected with everything in the world, and then the kind of, just before I left as well, my wife Rach said to me, maybe you should ask it, what is your kind of purpose in life, and why are you on this planet? And I didn't think that I would be able to ask that question, but then right at the very end of the ceremony, I asked the question, and I figured out what my purpose was in life, and it was just the most incredible, exhilarating experience that I could ever. I can't describe the feeling of knowing that. And yeah, cool. So that's kind of my story, really. That's the shamans are just unbelievable. I just cannot believe that people like that exist, and with that much love in that. They are just on this planet to cure people, and absolute nothing but pure love, and just cannot believe it. I just want to go into Spanish so I can just tell them a bit more, really, because I just want to just be able to express that a little bit more. But I think they understand. They know. They know. I don't need to speak to them and tell them, and they feel that energy. So yeah, I'm heading back tomorrow. I'm gonna get on the plane, head back to the UK, and kind of start the next part of this journey, really, with a new, fresh, more open-minded, in touch, just vibe about me. So yeah, I just want to thank everyone at Pachamama Temple for just creating this incredible space, and I really hope other people come down and get to experience the same thing. So yeah, cool. There we go.